Hey, hello, it's me, Shamu, and welcome back to Spell Rogue. This is a dice deck building roguelike that I played a while ago and has actually hit 1.0 with a new character entirely. That's super exciting for me because I love this game and I just didn't know what to continue doing with it. But now we have more characters, meaning we have more stuff. And we're just gonna hop in with the new character, Sephira, and go into a nice little dice rolling run. If you do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and let's hop right into this. Their new thing is Tilt. You can either increase a dice or lower a dice, and you spend static to give +2 to the highest dice. Our special relic is every third turn, gain 4 static. And static seems to do damage to a random enemy, then reduces itself. We can gain static, we can spend static. Let's hop into this and see what we can do. We're not going to increase the difficulty at all. That will not be necessary, I don't think. Meteor falls. Let's see, we have a nice couple pads here. No double elites, but we can get an artifact into an elite and an upgrade stone. So, we're going to go into that. And I'll try to give a refresh on how the game works fully as we go along. It has been a minute. So, how this works is we're going to roll our dice. Revenge. Yep. I already know how to play. Revenge, on death, receive 1 wounded. Next dice becomes wounded. Spending it will... okay. So we hurt them. It's going to give me things I don't like. Now, what does suck... By the way, we roll dice. We spend them based on what the actual spell says. So if we put a dice in here, we're going to put, like, for example, the 3. We're going to tilt it. Wait. Okay, so if it's odd, we increase the value. If it's even, we lower the value. Noted. So we're going to spend 4 on this shield. Spend another 4 on this shield. And then we have a bunch of static. We're going to then odd and whack the sapper, who gives me a wounded. So my next dice will become wounded, meaning I take damage. These two don't hurt me. So if we spend this, I'm going to take damage. Got it. I roll this. We're going to not actually kill. So let's gain some shield, which then makes it so I do 10 damage, right? Yeah. Whack this guy. And then we actually don't want to spend this dice, because if I do, I'll take damage. So we'll just pass through, take our little hit on our little dice, and then we get some more static, meaning I can spend this to do 6 damage, but that's not really a lot. Let's get more spark. Why did I get another dice? Oh, right. So when you add to a dice, you actually, if it's like a 6, we actually get more dice. So we'll always get more dice. Okay. That actually matters a lot that happened. But it doesn't matter for here because we win the fight easily. Victory! We get coin, we get a potion dice, deals damage to all enemies equal to the dice value you have on board, and then we have some new stuff. Okay. Focus Blast deals 1 plus that, and if we have... my brain hurts. Okay, so deal X plus 1. If we use a 1 dice, we apply Conduit, makes them lose... Whenever losing health from other effects, deal damage to a random enemy. Okay. Conduit stacks, that's good. Thunder Crash does 12 damage to 1 person and then gives everyone else weakness, which weakness in this game reduces by the amount you actually apply. And Bladed Wings does 4 damage plus additional 4 for every spell that's depleted. Focus Blast. What was that? Shifted. Triggers when spell is moved. Wait, what? What do you mean by that? When the spell is moved... I'm going to take Focus Blast because that seems pretty cool. We're going to go to an event. See Cataclysm. End turn 8, take 30 damage. No, I'll just take $50. Take an Upgrade Crystal. Go to the Artifact. We get Start Battle, roll a Stygian. Persist between turns, deals X damage to an enemy. Roll a 6, deal 3 damage to everybody, or potion, use gain 2 concoction and power. Next couple spells don't use charges, and we gain damage. I'm gonna go with roll a Stygian, because just free damage is always good. Let's go check our upgrades. So how this works is we drag our shard over, and we can actually hover over and see what we get. Wait. Oh, we can just, for free, add +2 to a dice. I actually like that. That seems broken. Let's go to an elite battle. I should be fine, because we're on the minimum difficulty. Primordial Blaze, you're going to do Intensify. So at the end of my turn, I'll deal 4 damage. That's fine. This will go up by 1, right? So... tilt it. Overflows. Okay. That's not bad. Roll that. That overflows into a 2 in that. Gain some shielding. Just to do so, because we need to get that static up. I did not get any 1s, unfortunately. So just whack him as hard as we can. And oh, we're actually going to lose this dice, so we might as well blast him for 5. Hit him for 4, intensify. He's going to do 12 damage. I don't know if this is going to actually do what I want it to do. Apply that. Okay, so Conduit actually does work that way, even with that. Okay. Overflows into 2 of those dice. That's ridiculous. So I could just... oh my god. Okay, Conduit's kind of crazy. Conduit's a little silly. Let's get some shield. Let's hit this. Overflows into those. We're going to apply 2 more. We actually are going to do this. Overflows into a 3 and a 4. Which is not very great for me. But because we have Conduit on that thing over here, we actually get to do a lot of damage. Okay. So I think I can actually change that. Spent reroll with what? Elolian. Shift equal to dice. Wait. That's insane. Gain X static or gain cascade. Until the end of turn, spells have an increased value in X effects. Wait. Okay, what's the upgrade for this? I just increase the damage, or we get more uses, but I don't really have anything to shift it with, do I? Or do we? So I take this, right? If it's a 6, roll a dice. Or spend 1, get more. I'm gonna go with Spirit Step. This seems cool. And then I'm going to upgrade this so when it's shifted, we get 1 more use out of it. So what I need to do then, I'm actually going to gain 5 max HP, is I need to figure out a way to consistently move that around. Alright, we got a 1 already. That's pretty amazing. So we want to... This to get plussed, right? That overflows. Okay. We're going to... What is this effect? On health loss, gain of power. Yeah, no, we're going to hit that one. Conduit. I don't have this thing that cares about 6s right now, so we don't need to worry about that. Give this to you. Alright, we got a 1. That's fantastic, actually. I don't have any more 1s, though. Which is unfortunate. We're going to gain a little shielding. We're going to zap you for 10. Which has caused you to get a bonus. Well, that sucks. What's weird is it tells me where the zap is gonna go from the conduit, even though it shouldn't. So that's a little upsetty. Let's go with... Oh, I can't do that one. Reroll with... Wind? Move the spell left. That doesn't do what I want it to do, actually. Now that does do what I want it to do a little bit. If I even goes down by one, right? Yeah, it does. Conduit. Give me some more shield. Okay, this is a weird... Shifting stuff around is weird. Think. You don't have any more. Shifting stuff around is so weird. This is gonna take so much brain power to sequence this all right. You're not taking damage though, which is a little unfortunate. 4. Oh my god, my hand, it hurts my eyes. Turn and tilt. Which gets me that, which will get me more of this. Then we roll. And then we roll, right? Which does give it more use, it looks like. Okay, weird. This is also weird. Gain that shift. Gain 3. What is that? Ionize when attacked. Gain static. Oh. That's just permanent. Echo. Remove echo and replicate the dice into adjacent spells? What? I'm gonna take magnetic fields though. That seems really good and seems a little better. Let's actually remove this and put in the magnetic fields. Go up here. We're going to more max HP. Mother of Flames. I got this. I got this. Try to shift everything around. Alright, that 1 is beautiful. So is that 5. Because we don't want to spend that on anything too crazy. Shift. Alright, so reroll. Overflows. Reroll. Overflows. Beautiful. You're not doing attacks yet. Fly conduit. Sucks I'm not gonna get... I need to get this. Ionized. Yeah. That seems like it's gonna be really good. Okay. So, spend that. This gets minus, which increases that. Which then we do this, which increases that. Beautiful. We go 4. Here, 2. Thank you. Let's go 10 damage to everybody. They just don't want to deal with those. Whack you for a bunch of small bits of damage. You hit me, I get static. Okay. That's really good. Those overflow. This is now gonna overflow again. In the wrong way. Which is unfortunate. You're the wrong numbers. Let's just get a bunch of static. And then we just bonk you for a bunch. So I just need some way to consistently get more 1s. We get more 1s, we're just like set. Because kill the Mother of Flames is an achievement. Interesting. Alright, we have roll 1 more dice each turn. Every time an enemy dies, take 4 damage. We gonna have start battle, ether dice, remove the countdowns. I don't have any countdown spells. Or +1 dice, 2 dice gain Vex. I have no countdown spell. I don't actually like any of these. So you roll it. Even turns roll even dice. Crooked dice, receive a curse. Next dice rolled becomes a 1. Or an odd turns roll an odd dice. I'm gonna go with crooked dice. I actually don't mind rolling 1s. I don't want more for spell. Gain 4 electrified. Each turn gains static. If 3, +1 to all odd. If 4, I'll gain that. Yeah, Zephyr's touch sounds ridiculous. That sounds like exactly what I want here. We're gonna get rid of this, put you in here. Go to the next area. Okay, so what we're trying to look here, we got a new artifact, the Runic Confuser. We're gonna want to go for this here. This is a ritual. Oh, but actually, we could also go for 2 elite fights, which is a bunch of upgrade crystals. I actually like that more. Upgrade crystals are insane. Gain the overcharge rune. +3 charges unrestorable. Lose a non-attack spell or take 7 and gain an artifact. What do I want to have more charges on? Electrolyze? Lose a non-attack spell. I have several of those. I want to put that on you. Okay. So this is about to go insane if we can make this work right. So runes are special enchantments you apply to spells, as you just saw. We are cursed. Oh, is that every turn? Each turn. Okay, so you're guaranteed to get a 1. So, problem here is that I need to make stuff happen right. Keep changing that around. You're now a 6. Change you to a 1 also. Their spell count goes down the more I do stuff, though, which is good. I need a two 4s. So we go 1, 2, right? And this will give me 4 electrified. Okay. Huge. Now what's unfortunate is that I actually didn't get a lot of what I wanted here. And this can't even be used for anything, which sucks. But I gained a bunch of static. A ton of static. But I have no way of changing my dice anymore. But I do have the ability to gain even more of this. Alright, I'm going to take a good chunk of damage. Never mind. Because we have just a ridiculous amount of static electricity built up. So what does this do? Oh, it's an overflow. Okay. That's good to know. We have nothing that likes 5s, though. That's like the biggest downside with what I'm dealt. Luckily, it doesn't particularly matter because we just shoot for 19. And then we have it. Money and spell. Apply, what is that? Discoordinate? Whenever these enemies attack this turn? Nope. Gather, set a dice to randomly 3 through 4. I don't hate that. Do we just get rid of this? Put in you. I think we're cooking. I think we'd be cooking real good. Need 2 3s is what we need. This can only, what is this? Tilts, odds goes up, evens go down. Set random dice to 3 through 4. So we do that. Well, you know what? I should have figured that was going to be what happened. Let's decrease you. Make you a 4. Overflow. Do the same thing to you. Keep overflowing. Tornamancy is a spell I just got. That sounds good. Alright. So +3 to all odd dice. Only one person's hitting me right now. Oh. Well, alright then. Shift that over a little bit. And it's just gonna be a beatdown, it looks like. On the front guy specifically. Those all get powered up though. I don't have any 3s. Change a dice to a 3. Okay, change a dice to a 3. Works for me. We have lots of odd numbered dice. Overflow them bad boys. We have another 3. Word actually doesn't work for me. Hit one of those. Focus blast you. And just gonna enter and hope that does it. That's big. Wish he would have died. That would have been nice. Set a dice to 3 or 4. That works too. And then just focus blast, I guess, on you. You both gonna die? You're not both gonna die. You can do 4 damage, which is technically more damage. -9. You're out of spells now. Well, we're gonna take some damage. We're gonna take a good chunk of damage. You survived 1 hit point, you little lad. We have a weird situation going on. Kind of regret making that spell have more uses now. Deal X damage X times. Wait, hold up. Breath of Thunder. Every time we gain static, that's a payoff. That is in fact a payoff. I don't like Focus Blast really. I think we're gonna get rid of it. Start, roll a Sparky dice. Unspent. Okay, I don't care for that. But let's see. Shift, roll, and shift that way. Wait, what? Aligned. Cast from the leftmost position. And shift that way. Oh. Ew. Or gain 6. +6 to all odd dice. Shift, this gets a -2 countdown. I think I want to go with all dice get a +6, maybe? Or we do this and we just easily cycle through. I think this might be better. Because we purposely put it over here. Right. Let's fight an elite. Illusory, spawn self. Ah. Yeah, that will be a problem. Okay, so odd. Shift, roll one of those dice. Ah. Then we can't use that. Well, unfortunately for you, I messed up. I want that one to overflow. Blessed be. Okay, so 5. We roll another 5. We need to do something else first. That was the wrong one to overflow. Alright, there we go. We can now set that up. We want to change you to a 3. That's fine. Plus all of the odd numbers. Beautiful. I have 2 4s, which means I can do this and we get even more charge. If I hit you, I can change stuff to 3s. Are you cursed? You're not cursed. Do you persist? You do not persist between turns. Well, let's just stack it on up. If we get Breath of Thunder to pile up enough, we should be good. Shift it that way, right? Oh, you shift it. Ah, I see. So if I do this, I'm going to heal for 22. You're the real one. That's good. If I spend this, I won't take that much. Oh, I just realized the illusion didn't die. And that became the immediate problem we were gonna have, wasn't it? Alright, fair enough. Make one of my dice a 3. Beautiful. Actually love that. Except for the fact that we have to deal with these bozos. So if I do that, it's not gonna help much. Just gain a bunch of shielding. There we go. We'll just drop that in here. I keep hitting the right one somehow. Alright, you suck. 3 and a 4. Lacerated. What does that do? Ah, I'm going to take that much damage after casting the spell. I can't even get to the point where I'd be able to use what I want to do. But you're not doing anything. You just start spawning more Jins. So, roll a 3? Not a 3. Roll a 3? Not a 3. Not the right one. I want to be a 3. I mean, I might as well do this. Oh! We managed to zap the right one. Fair enough. 12 block. Get a spell. Deal X damage and apply 2 conduit to a random enemy. That's not bad. Jolt. We want, like, this? Wait. Spend 1 to repeat? Does that just go, like, literally infinite? Or, oh, that does X times. I think making this effectively free is probably gonna be fine. I am at risk of dying. Lose Jolt, gain Mana Vestige, gain Fate Waving, all dice persist for 1 turn, or 50% gain a rune, 50%. I'll gain a rune artifact. Potion use plus 2 uses. Well, you can't be restored. I don't really want that in any of this. Maybe Jolt, I guess. That's fine, I guess. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Okay, what do you got? You're gonna take 5. Oh no, you're going to make me take 5. Okay. Don't like that. turn and tilt. I don't want to do that to this, though. Well. Alright. You no longer care about ones, though? In like a spiritual sense? Alright, we have now overflowed a bunch of times. So, odd. Oh, that's big. That's so good. Alright, we have so much static coming in. So if I do this and... Oh. Has to be a 4. Noted. I thought I had an option there. I do not. He-Man. Oh, you get to hold the dice between turns, though. That's good. Now what? Give me a 3. What got set to a 3? Was it the 3? The 3 got set to a 3. Alright. We're gonna use this. I feel like I'm gonna die if I do not do anything with that. Zap him up a bunch of times. Okay. Doot. Make a 4. There we go. Now I can actually use my 3s. But that's not gonna help me much. Ah, okay. That's big. Pain. I'll just stockpile of that, I guess. Just whack him as hard as we can. Take 10 damage, which goes to 15. Oh, malediction scales upwards linearly. Those are all 1s. He-Man. Okay. Make one of those a 3. Okay. Pause. So. Make a 3. Okay. Make a 3. You made a 4. Alright, am I dead? I'm not dead. I'm going to wish I was dead. That's a 4. Taking 22 damage. He's taking 27 damage. I use these two, though. I get even more electrified. Taking a bunch of damage, but as long as I roll okay. 42 damage. I'm not killing him. I will die if I don't do anything. Alright. I'm still dying no matter what I do. That's rough. This character is a little hard. Yeah. That didn't change nothing. I still die. That sucks. Unfortunate. Alright, well, this character's a little rough. I am returning to the game. We will go back to the starting character, though. Try to get back in the swing of things. So, if you do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. And I'll see y'all next time. So, see ya. Love ya. Bye.